You've done it again. You've done it again. You're meant to be a journalist. I've never said he was an illegal Muslim immigrant. Not once. 10 minutes of research would show you that. But here you are doing exactly what you've done to Bailey. There's no evidence. You need evidence to make these sorts of comments. You're libeling me, you're slandering me, you're putting me and my family in danger, just as you did with a 15-year-old child Bailey. And yet you try and take the moral high ground as though you're some great journalist. You're fucking useless. I have never once said, and if you were man enough, you'd sit down and have this discussion as men, and then you'd bring your evidence, which you don't have. So use your platform, as you do with your show, to spout lies to millions of people. Lies that have serious effect on safety, reputation. You're lying to Muslims. Do you know what your lies have resulted in? They've resulted in one Somali and literally quoting what you said to Andrew Tate. Literally quoting it. And then threatening to murder me. He was arrested yesterday. They've resulted in Osman warnings to my members of my family, who are now all in danger because you've lied, Piers. Correct your lies. Do your job. Your job's meant to be a journalist. You're meant to research. You're meant to get evidence before you open your mouth, man. What is wrong with you? You sit there acting like you're credible. It's insane. I find it absolutely insane. You're not credible on anything. You weren't credible on our soldiers. You weren't credible on COVID or vaccines. That's what I was. I didn't spout off until you know what you're talking about. You were telling people to get an experimental vaccine. You were using your platform to do that. That's what you've done. You haven't learned your mistake from that. Look what you've done to poor Bailey. And here you are doing it again and again and again to Andrew Tate. Now saying this. Find me the evidence where I said it was an illegal immigrant. You know, when I saw those posts, Nigel Farage was one of the people who shared it. I didn't share it because I like to have my facts. Insane, Piers. Again, I'll ask you, as a man, let's sit down and have this discussion. Let's sit down and find out who's lied to the public. Who's instoked riots or violence? It's not me. I've appealed for calm every time. But you're going with the mainstream narrative. Do you know why? Because you are mainstream. You're not uncensored with your little show. You're elite. That's what you are. You are the establishment, Piers. You might like to pretend you're not and be against them, but you're not against them. You push the vaccine on the population. You're pushing these lies against me. Every time.